See? I told you Bont would win the Brownlow. Like, Lockie Neal's not going to pull in this last game, right?
And I declare the winner of the 2023 Brownlow medal, Lockie Neal.
Wait, Bont didn't win? What the f***? What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, obviously, last night, the 2023 AFL Brownlow medal was held, and Lockie Neal won. Now, I'm not here to say everybody was robbed and this and that. Lockie Neal, he's obviously, he deserves to win. He's won two. But at the same time, I feel like there was a few players that got robbed of votes in different rounds, including Goulden, Bont, even Dacos in some earlier rounds. And I just feel like it was a little strange that Lockie Neal, said at the start of the night, let's just put, just put it around that he said, I don't think I'm a chance tonight. He said that, and then he ends up winning when I was expecting Bont to win. That was my tip. And, I'm a little disappointed that the umpires still vote on these games because, yes, there's 4 umpires now, but if you're stuck down one end of the field for a lot of the time, like a whole quarter, you're not going to really see if someone's had a big impact or this or that. So it's a bit hard to just go 3, 2, 1. Also, I think what didn't help Bont was the fact that Bulldogs lost quite a few games at the back end of the season where they were close thrillers against like Hawthorn and the Giants. If they had won a couple of them, I feel like Bont might have got a vote or two more and would have taken out the Brownlow. If Nick Dacos didn't get injured, I reckon it was 100% he was going to win it because he was still leading with 1 round to go and he hadn't even played the last 2 and he didn't play the best in the last 3 matches he played. He was obviously out for a little bit. So he had about 6 to 7 weeks where he wasn't really going to poll near the end of the year and he still somehow came 3rd in an injured year. So that's enough about the rambling. I understand that people think it's a bit rigged, bit robbed, and they're saying Goulden robbed and Bont robbed. I'm kind of in agreement in that. Goulden in the last round, yes, they lost to Melbourne, but I'm pretty sure he had something like 42 touches and 2 goals or something like that. And that is an absolutely crazy stat line. And I feel like even though the Swans lost by about 20 points or so, he still should have got 2 to 3 votes. To only get 1 vote and have 40 touches and 2 goals, it doesn't matter if you don't get your team over the line because one player can't get, the rest of the players over the line. I feel like Melbourne would just came with a bit of the flush. And if Sydney had won that game, I reckon Goulden gets the 3 votes and probably wins the Brownlow. Also with the Bont, I feel like the Bulldogs West Coast game, second last round, he probably shouldn't have got any votes there, but he should have got votes in games ahead. In the last round, he was coming with a flurry. He obviously took the lead from Dacos and then Neal got him right at the end. I didn't get to watch the last Brisbane game. I didn't watch many Brisbane games, but when Lockie Neal said at the start of the night that he wasn't really thinking that he would win it, nobody had really talked about him. All the talk was about Dacos, Bont, Petrarca, all those players at the top end. Even Zach Butters was talked about. I don't even think he ended up in the top 5 yet. There was some surprise packages, like Noah Anderson was a surprise package. Even though he's had a really good season, it's just the Suns don't win as many games and people don't watch as many of their games, whether that be because they don't just care about the Gold Coast games, whether that be the commentators that are happening at the game, whatever that may be. It's just, there's always going to be surprises like that. But in this case, I think the AFL need to look at the voting system because I feel like the umpires can't see the whole game. Whether the AFL need to get a board that can find people that can actually vote on the games, because it would be like saying to the commentators, all right, 3, 2, 1, who we got MVPs and all that, and then them naming them when they're trying to call the game. The umpires are trying to umpire the game. It's hard for them to go who played best. So I just think the system might need a little tweak. I don't know how they can tweak it, but obviously that's not my job to figure that out. That's theirs. But I just feel like they're trying to do two jobs, the umpire. They're trying to umpire the game, which has so many rule changes every year, and then they're also trying to give out 3, 2, 1 votes every game. They're obviously going to get a few wrong, and I think in this case it's probably cost 1 or 2 players a Brownlow medal. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your thoughts are on this whole situation with the Brownlow medal. Did you think Lockie Neal deserved it? Did you think someone else deserved it? Let me know. Subscribe. Thanks for all the recent support. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Bounce.